Hey everyone, Donna Vincent with DonnaVincentOnline.com. Today in this tutorial, I'll be taking you through Canva and some of the options you have for changing the look of an image background. You want to be sure when you're creating images that your text is easy to read and that it stands out. And by using some of the features within Canva, you can easily make that happen. I've been working with Canva for a couple of years and I create all of my own graphics, from Facebook cover images to Facebook quote images, Instagram images, Pinterest, flyers, ebooks. There are so many different templates and so many different things you can do with Canva. So let's jump into looking at some different options you have for changing the background. The first thing I'll have you look at is, I'll click on this image, which brings up this filter option. You'll see from this image the white text, it's a longer quote, the text isn't as easy to read. So we have some different options that we can do. If we click on filter, and I click on advanced options, you'll see all these different options as well as all these options across the top. I'm going to select grayscale because it gives it a whole different look, and just play around within filter. I select grayscale, but the text is still not easy to read. So if we go back into filter, we can play around with the brightness. You can make the image darker. You want to move the image darker if you have white text on top so it's easy to read. And now it's more easy to read, and it gives it a whole different look by making it into a grayscale image. Another option that you have, if we look at this image, if we go up to transparency, you can just move this bar and see how the image is changing. You can play around with the transparency of the image. Now this image is bright on its own, and it has a light color on top, so it's easy to put text on top. But say you want to just change the whole look of this image. Here's something you can do too. Go to Elements, then under Shapes, you'll see all these different shapes that you can select from. We'll just be selecting the rectangle. Whoops. Let's go back there. Select the rectangle. Let's move that down here. You can either take this rectangle and put it behind just the text to change the look and make the text stand out more. You do want to go to Arrange and back. And then what you can do with this box, go to Transparency and you can lighten it up. But here's another look you can do with this image. Take this rectangle, stretch it out to the entire image. And see how it changes this image? You can change the transparency. You can change the color and see the different looks that you can get. So it changes the whole look of the image. So that's another option for you. Here's the last one I'll show you. Again, under filters, there's a blur option. Take this and just move it and it'll start blurring the image. So you can play around with that. and blur it out as much as you want. And that changes the look again. The text stands out, and that's what you want. So that's another option for you. So let's walk through the options we went through. First, we changed it to grayscale and darkened the image so the text would stand out. Next, we used the transparency option to change the look of the image. Third, we took an element, the rectangle, and put it right over the entire image, or you can just use it behind the text to change the whole look of that image. And the last one we used under filter, the blur option, and the text now stands out. So those are some different options you have. Play around with those options, especially under filters. You'll find so many different things that you can do under filters to change the look of the image. Please share this with others who might benefit from it. I will be putting together more tutorials for Canva. Have a great day. I'll talk to you again soon.